Tina was telling us about the law of attraction, and today Hans has 10 rules that will change the whole idea how you look at life.
Yes, my guy, how's it?
All good. Same that.
I think it's better we go straight to the point, right? So these things that I'm sharing, these are some of the things when I did want to see some life more. It was more of experience than being taught by someone else. It's the problems that I faced. Then I came up with solutions. Okay, so this is what I have to do, and this I shall not do it next time, right? So the first thing, the rule number one, what I learned is to stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Know who you are, know your values, know what you want. Never compromise for someone else's sake. Let's say, for example, there are people who have their different definitions, maybe of success, their definitions of enjoying life. Never use someone's definition is your own definition again. Someone's definition of enjoyment or being good with life or things like that is going to parties. If what makes you happy is staying at home and reading books or watching movies, Netflix and chill, that's you. Never compromise. So just because a lot of people find joy in doing these other pleasures, that doesn't mean that's your pleasure. Know yourself, who you are, what you want, and what your desires are. So stay true to yourself. Never change for anyone's sake. That was my rule number one. My rule number two, something that I learned as well, is use failures as a stepping stone in life. Failures are not meant to destroy you. No, it's all up to you. We face problems, we face failures in life, but because what you could destroy or you could build it, now that's up to you. You choose whether you want that failure to destroy you or to build you to be a better person. What I prefer for myself, what I learned, is I should use these failures as advantages to me. Use pain as an advantage. You get?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because at some point, I know of a quote. I'm not sure. I don't remember who it was yet. But he said failure is not like a setback. It's actually a lesson.
It's actually a lesson.
So when you're now doing it again, you are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience.
Exactly, that's true. So now the thing is, use failure as a stepping stone. So the moment you fail, you should understand in life that everything happens for a reason. The moment you fail, use that as a lesson. So that this time, I usually tell people, some of my friends, they say, Bruce, I've quit this thing, I've quit this line of business, I've quit music because this thing that happened in my life. I've quit even what we call dating because of this and these things, right, and things like that. I always tell people, the only way you learn is through experiencing the pain. Then you know. You would never know that fire burns until you got bent. Ndosaka muchimboona kuti vana kamwana kadiki kakatambira pamoto dzinonzi siye kabate rashi kana kabata kakatsvaka kuziva kuti apa pabato next time. So some things you are supposed to face them so that you learn from them. Saka paunopinda mahwani you know kuti okay, this is. I told my other little sister the other day, ndikati iwe zvakuti I want to stay away maybe from relationships. How would you know the perfect man to marry in the future? Because now the thing that happens is uchati inini the perfect man is someone who is into church. Saka vamwe what okay. Was marriage? You pick that person. Was not pastor ngokurasisa futhi.
Saka miri muti timbozvitry timboona experiment.
Exactly, experiment, but don't be stupid. Don't just go for unyazozoti I am a one. Yeah, things happen unknowingly. Unopinda mahwando usingazivi. Ozondozvazviri that lesson. Not unotozoti moto unopisa unozisia. Then you go for the sake of experimenting. No, that's being stupid as well. Third rule: surround yourself with people with positive mindsets, people who support your dreams or your goals. I'd always tell people this: Kuti, I can't be surrounded by people who see my success as competition to them. If you are not happy for each other, then you have nothing in common. You can never be friends.
Exactly.
Because there are some certain people who, if I step to the next level, to them is competition. This moves, the next thing you want to do is don't kunda. It's motivation is good. Be inspired, yeah, that's okay. But don't feel challenged.
Okay.
Be inspired, don't feel challenged. So if you see me do a great thing, be inspired. Okay, my guy is doing a very good thing. I would want to do that as well. Exactly.
Okay, so don't go anywhere here. Bruce Winger, tichiri naye continue to 10 rules that will change your life. Ini naunda to bata wani ankoshira. So unongo bata we are considering for WhatsApp platform 07 in we are still yet in our segment in the Balanced Dreams with Bruce Winger. And today we are talking about 10 rules that you need that will change the whole idea how you view life. So basically now so far we have talked about 3 rules, right? We have talked about always stay true to yourself, embrace failure as a stepping stone, and surround yourself with positive and supportive people. So, what's the fourth?
Move on. Practice gratitude daily. You should appreciate every single move that you make. You know, the moment you become grateful, you become grateful for everything that you have. You realize that you are moving. You know, there's an era in terms when they measure their success using someone else's success as the tool to measure their own. You look at the next person before you measure your moves. If you see my moves, Bruce is trending on TikTok, is trending everywhere. You're just a speaker who's just starting. You feel like you've never done anything. You get so appreciate every great move. So look within, look at what you have done so far. And look at your successes more than your failures. Look at the things that you have accomplished and forget the things that you haven't accomplished yet. You realize that, okay, I'm doing something great. So being grateful for what you have or for what you are will definitely help you in everything that you do. So they will compare now one. No feeling goes not because what does my life you remember the last time Pandaiti when you asked about white Trevor Mother's Day, and as a good day, because
I don't feel afraid.
So yeah, be grateful for you or for whatever the small thing that you're doing. Rule number 5: take care of your mental health. I'd always tell people this. This is fun. People take this for granted. Do you know that your personal desires, if you lack something that you desire, that thing can actually aid to, maybe should I call it a mental breakdown or something? Okay, let me give an example. I'd always tell people, Kuti, if you desire a muscular body, and then go to the gym, you get to work on it. These are the things that you can change. To a girl, if you desire to have that whole nice body in a body shape kind of bow, hit the gym, do something about it, right? If you desire to be a great speaker, do something about it. What am I saying? Is because your whole life desiring something that's not in you. I wish I had that. I had that body, I had that muscular body. They don't have that thing. Leads to low self-esteem. You won't appreciate yourself. So the most important thing about this mental health is self-appreciation. Appreciating who you are, what you do, your craft, your everything. The confidence that I've made to people who follow me on social media. I'm always there on social media and talk about my looks. I'm handsome, I'm good looking, because I'm satisfied. If I now want a nice body, I'm gonna do that. It's all about because this thing contributes to mental health, self-appreciation. Appreciate yourself. Make sure move away from things that deteriorates your mental health.
Yeah, your mental
exactly.
health. Mental health is very important.
It's very important.
It's very important. So, Anzi, do something about it.
Do something about
it. If you want to score, shoot.
Hey, move away from depressors. Focus on the positive thing.
Yeah, Saga. Anzi, keep your mental health. Like we always say, Pakar FM, mental health is always important. Because no, so when you depression, then you end up doing some stuff with sequel like drugs, etc. Saga. Keep your mental health, guys.
Yeah. Prioritizing yourself is not being selfish. It's just you prioritizing yourself first. Then rule number 6: set goals and work towards achieving those certain goals. This is I think every speaker has said something about this. If you want to achieve something, write it down. I'm sure there's a Bible verse which talks about that as well. Sorry, I'm not good at claiming verses, but the Bible verse, you should write everything down, write the plans down, set your goals. By this time I need to achieve this, by this time I need to achieve this. What I usually do, every time I wake up, I know this is something I need to achieve. I don't know when. There's a time yandaka specify, but this reminds me every day that okay, I am this person. I want to achieve this person. Whenever I try to move away from my goals, but my goal is to become my mom's best retirement plan. This thing that I'm doing, this is not it. I need to be doing this.
Yeah, I like the statement. Danzi, I'm planning to be my mom's retirement plan.
Yeah, best retirement plan. Retiring young as well. Me retiring young and filthy rich. These are the goals. Sarah's no good remind everything. Okay, I have a lady, I have a woman that I have to impress. I have to, because that woman sacrificed a lot for me. She couldn't get the best of life because of me. So it's my duty as well to make sure. So it's also setting such goals will keep you in track. Set goals for your life. That's rule number 6.
Rule number 6. And set your goals and take your shots. Now, Bruce Wenger. So don't go anyway. We will continue after. So far, we have shared 6 rules. In Kwasara Mangana, 4 to go, right?
4 to go, yeah.
In some, rule number 7.
Rule number 7. Learn to let go of what you can't control. You should understand in life that there are some uncertainties that you have no control over. Let it go. It would be so foolish of you to keep on being stressed about the things that you couldn't, that you can't change. You get? It's so sad that maybe we might mention things like even someone's death. We've lost our loved ones. We've lost some different people. I've lost close family members. Mentioning also people like Gary. It's something that's painful. But what you should understand in life is you can't change it. You don't have the power to change it. The only person who plans it is God. So you never stress yourself for your whole life, stressing yourself for something that you couldn't even change. You couldn't do anything about it. It was bound to happen. It just happened. So learn to let those things go. They should not stress you for the rest of your life. You live a very peaceful life.
Yeah, so control it.
Exactly. Rule number 8. Practice empathy and kindness towards others. You should understand that a lot of people are going through a lot. And maybe your kind word might save someone, might put someone in a good mood, or might make someone feel better at the moment. I've always told people, I could say, make sure that the last conversation you have with someone, if that someone wakes up tomorrow, if that someone ends up dying the next day, you won't regret the last conversation you had with that person.
Yes.
The last conversation I have with you, you have with me. Mangwana ndamuka ndisipo ndafa. How regret shabona ndakambomtuka.
Yeah, the guilt that you can
Exactly. Learn to be kind no matter what. Always be good to be that person who spreads positiveness, smiles, love, laughter, and things like that. That's rule number 8, right?
Yes.
Yeah? You wanted to say something?
Anzi, always spread a smile. Spread a smile on someone today, because munashaka mukasipo tomorrow unozomuka one stress okurowa futhi ne depression, messing with your mental health.
Exactly. Rule number 9. Continuously seek for knowledge and growth. You should know in life that you don't know everything, and every day is a lesson. Always look for knowledge, seek for knowledge everywhere you are. Go on social media instead of following unnecessary things, those sexual things or things like that on social media. Follow great minds, great people, where you learn about the world, what's going on in Asia, what's going on in this country. You will learn different facts. There's a fact that I actually told people when I was at MSU, telling them about the hardware experience, this hardware experiment about a doctor who discovered that water actually sends messages to people. You didn't know that, right?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Exactly. This through learning the aspects of life. Read books, find knowledge, be able to learn in everything that has to do with where you want to go in life. Maybe if I'm an artist, learn more about music, even things that have nothing to do, but just for the sake of just knowing. I remember it sometimes I used to watch news that has to do with space. Just knowing, have fun in knowing, in having knowledge and things like that. That's another rule. You discover a lot. You can even discover yourself through learning some things. That's how I even discovered my gift of speaking and writing. It was through learning. And finally, rule number 10: trust yourself and trust the process. I've always told people this. You should be patient with yourself. Know that everything happens for a reason, and there's a time for everything. There's a time for you to fail. There's a time for you to succeed. And there's a time. In fact, I don't want to say time for you to fail. There's a time for you to learn.
Exactly.
And there's a time for you to execute the lessons. That's now success. You get. It's time for you to execute the lessons, because I don't believe in something that you call failure. Failure is a lesson. Learn from that. And sometimes in failure, it's not even a setback. Sometimes it was a way of putting you to the pinnacle. Look at the story of Joseph. We could say at the beginning of the story, we could say that was a failure, that was a setback.
Yes,
But when I was it also means something. I'd always tell people, Kuti, remember, Kuti, if you see people moving away from you, you have broken friendships, friends are moving away from you, your relationship has ended, there are some certain things that are hitting you, people are moving away from you, and now maybe lonely, maybe you're left with 2 people in your life and things like that. When you see that happening, remember that you prayed for success. Remember you prayed for true love. God knows what he's doing. Just chill. He knows what he's doing. You prayed
for patience. How can one tell the about because sometimes you will be saying I'm being patient, but you don't go to force us. You know, no, sometimes yes, I'm practicing patience, but I'm not doing and force us.
Okay. There's a thing, in India, I'm doing my thing, okay? I'm a speaker, I'm doing my craft and different things, and yes. I know what I'm doing great. I know the talents within me, this thing is good. Millions of people deserve to hear what I say, but I don't have that platform yet. So I gotta be patient. I know that I should keep on doing what I'm doing, I should keep on pushing. I know that one day I'll reach there. But then there's a time, there's a thing, you have a passion in something, right?
Yes.
There's a difference between passion and what you actually work out. So if you're passionate in chisiko, if you're passionate in something, then you're trying to be patient. Because
not ever, guys. I'm practicing patience.
There are some people out there, there's some people out there who sing very horribly. Ameno. Yeah, but certain things you have a vision, you have a goal. You also know, no, this is my thing. And there's a loophole, and and which is measure how your success or your moves. I'm not even the most famous speaker in Zimbabwe yet. I'm not even the most famous speaker in Africa yet. But
yes.
But this is something that's going to happen. I can't avoid it. I'm going to be the most famous speaker in the world.
Yeah, like
and
this series,
exactly.
Yes.
But state and push. I have to be patient. I know but now I have people all over the world. I have thousands of followers on social media. People listening to me. These are now steps,
Yeah, I understand.
So about
yeah, Saka Anzi. Can I show not? I look even on a stone for go now. Saka. Because
there's a speaker who once said, "Out of Monagati, I have a passion in something, but it's not giving me money yet." So how do let us say, what did you eat? Rice, muscat, sadza, kana wasura washaya zvekuti wachadini ndichaona TV Netflix wanzoke did you notice kuti Maxen pane munhu atora mari yako yawatenga rice
exactly
maskati wabudisa mari kuti wane icho sadza manheru pakuona Netflix pana kutora mari yako saka chimbondoziva kuti pesa apa where did you eat passion?
Yeah, you didn't eat passion. So passion, guys, it's like you with a passion in ice hockey in a desert. It does not work.
Exactly.
It does not work.
There is a difference between passion and what you actually work out.
Yes, that's better. So that was it today here on our Balanced Dreams with Bruce Wenger. Any closing remarks, my king?
Stay true to yourself. Sorry on your pressure. And dog and shoot that team rangu msunu. That guys don't say kamshitanzi jagaro ane peer pressure. Peer pressure kuta shakati. Yo before I run peer pressure mutasa muna rukupa pressure wajuja. Say, unosha ndakapiwa ndakatone peer pressure kuti ndite zvema drugs. Your goals for that someone great. But mnaba peer pressure life yaka is somebody inspiring what you pane fear. Apana na plan. But don't ndiye mnanokuwa peer pressure. But ezo zvandogana wata every day. Make sure you have a healthy circle. Peer pressure is only negative when you have the bad company, when you have the wrong company. Yes. What as a circle rangu mfeso. Peer pressure ndinowana ndiri kundishitsa malevels amandokusvika. ndikwana pressure to build myself. So it's only negative when you have the wrong people. Oh no, peer pressure ndikwanza. Remember sekura exactly. Those are my last words. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So you remember you can catch him next week on Monday, same time, same place here on the Morning Sanctuary. And all the best, my guy. I believe you have exams coming.
Yeah. Thanks so.
May the Lord bless you accordingly.
Distinction to those on go.
Thanks. Thank you.